Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing an all signs overview. It is for the Capricorn full moon, the second full moon in Capricorn this year. And because it's the second full moon in Capricorn this year, we are doing the Twinflame soul cycle again, because that's what I done on the last full moon in Capricorn. This time around when I do the main readings for it, well, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a past, present, future read, and I may do both sides, you as well as them, which I don't normally do. Okay, so as this reading goes, the star signs I'll be pulling out will be for your twin flames star sign. Okay, so if you've got Aquarian twin flame, you'll be watching the Aquarian read part of it, not necessarily your star sign. Okay, all that being said, we put out a rune out of my red bag, which you saw there earlier. That is going to be the overall energy of the read, and today it is Elwaz, I think. I would check that name. I was right with my first pronunciation of it. It's Elwaz. Okay, Elwaz literally translates to the yew. The yew tree is a special tree because as it dies, naturally dies, it actually grows a new one from inside it. So as it rots away and then the sun finally breaks through, there's all this little yew sapling growing out of the remains of the old yew tree. Okay, the energies of this room would be death, regeneration, rebirth, changes, and magic. Okay, and you can take magic in any way, sense, or form you want to in this particular read. Okay, which is a reasonably interesting concept because, not the magic part of it, this rune, because the last rune was Isa. It was a blockage. Something was blocking, something was getting in the way. And if you watched all the last all signs or all the last twin flame reads I done, there was a need and a want to get past the blockage, but they couldn't because the blockage was still there. Okay, this is kind of saying with death, rebirth, regeneration, changes, the blockage might have gone. So let's see what the cards say, and let's see what the tarot has to put out there to back up this rune. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. There is conflict. Maybe they're in conflict getting rid of the blockage. Okay, and the Nine of Cups. The minor arcana of the Star, the wish. They are fighting towards their wish, their hopes, their dreams. And it is also emotional fulfillment. Maybe they're just getting past the blockage is fulfilling enough for them, and it might slow them down again. After all, if they've had a conflict with the blockage, then they might not necessarily have enough spiritual or physical energy to actually make a move towards you yet. So you may still have to wait. Okay, so if you have an Aries twin flame, you have got death. Okay, just like the rune says there. Yeah, death. It was the first one I said for Elwaz. So yeah, death. Your Aries, there is something changing for them. Maybe the blockage is gone. That's the death of the blockage, and then there's a new thing growing in its place. Okay, so there is a change coming for them, which also means there's a change coming for you as well. Okay, Taurus, we have got the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is the energy of like being on your high horse, defending things because you believe they're right, even if they are not right. Okay, it is also an energy of defending others and those around you. Your Taurian twin flames could be defending you now instead of just standing back and letting people badmouth you or whatever. They're now standing up saying, well, no, actually they're not that bad. That's all hearsay. That's, you've got the wrong end of the stick about their ideas and their concepts. Okay, and some of them are defending themselves about their choices for you. Okay, Geminis, if you have a Gemini twin flame, your Gemini twin flames are coming through as a Knight of Wands at the moment. Yes, I know some of you are thinking that's the player. Those of you who are into tarot and all that, and you listen to a lot of tarot on YouTube, you'll be saying, oh, they're coming to me to get what they want, and then they're disappearing. For a few of you, that might be the case. For the bulk of you, it's actually they are just on a mission to get what they want. Now, if you're the person they want, that is it. It might not necessarily be you, it might be a new job, it might be a new house, it might be whatever is on their priorities top of the list at the moment. They might believe that they need a well-paying job, a nice comfortable establishment to live in before they come to you and offer you their life. Think about it, seriously. If they turned up in a car with all their baggage in the back and said, let's get together, you might think, well, you're not offering me much security there, are you? So they're thinking along the lines of, I need to come in with security for you to say yes. After all, in their eyes, you're the Empress. Okay, Cancerians, if you have a Cancerian twin flame, your Cancerian twin flames are acting upon the truth. Remember, with the truth is always as you know it and you see it. What their truth might be might not be your truth. Okay, but they're acting upon their truth. They could even be going as far as getting professional help in with them. So maybe if they don't know where you are, they might be getting a private eye in to hunt you down and find you, so they can then come towards you. If they are in a marriage, they might be getting divorced. If they are tied into a contract in a job, they are looking at legal ways out of it. Okay, so Leos, the Eight of Cups. Well, your Leos are on the move one way or another. Now, I don't clarify in these readings, but I have been saying to myself that maybe I should see what the Eight of Cups is all about. Okay, the Eight of Cups indicates movement, moving towards something, moving away from something, which go hand in hand, really, don't they? But it could be going on holiday, moving house, moving job, moving relationships. It could be anything like that. So I might throw a couple of clarifiers on that at the end. So if you have a Leo twin flame, stay until the end, because I might do that. I won't do it now. It's kind of upset the flow of things, but I might do it at the end. And I might do it on the death card as well. What you're leaving from, what you're moving towards. Okay. So, but they are definitely moving some way. Now, that could be that they've broken free of the blockage. They're moving towards you. And again, like Gemini's up there, they could be thinking, I need to get other things in place before I come towards you. And that's what they are now moving towards. Okay. Virgos. The Page of Swords. Now, even if they have got past their blockage, even if things have changed, even if there is a regeneration and a rebirth within them about you, they're not acting upon it. They're actually holding back, and well, I suppose they are acting upon it in a way, but they're doing it from a intelligence gathering perspective. I'm not going to say spying, but basically that's what it is. They're checking you out. They're trying to find out if you're with anyone, if it's too late. Have you moved on? Have you forgotten about them? All that sort of stuff. They're checking out your social media. With the Page of Swords coming out as a spying card, they might even be sitting outside your house at the moment in a car. Okay? That's it. I'll give you a couple of seconds to come back from the window. Right, lovely. Libras, the Nine of Cups. The cup we saw in the cut of the deck. Your Libras are now thinking and acting upon their hopes, their dreams, their wishes. Okay, but only to a limited extent. It's the minor arcana of the star. It's not the full-blown star. But whatever they are doing, they are feeling emotionally fulfilled. I feel that they've broken away from whatever was holding them back, and now they can concentrate on doing other things. Remember, for all of your runners, they might not necessarily come diving straight towards you. They might, like our Gemini's up there, believe that they have to get other things into position before they can come towards you. For others of them, they might still not actually realise that they are in a soul connection with you, and they just know that they've broken away from something what was holding them back somehow. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm feeling with this Nine of Cups. Their emotional fulfillment, it is you. They just don't realise it, and they're now searching to find it. Okay, Scorpios, Judgment. If you have a Scorpio twin flame, they're wanting a second chance. They've got through their blockage. They've been judged for it, so to speak, and now they are heading towards you. So far out the read, Scorpios are the most likely ones to come towards you. Okay, Sagittarius. If you have a if you have a Sagittarian runner, they've got to a calm way of thinking, a level, excuse me, a level way of thinking, and they are kind of coming to you with nothing. Okay, kind of like the opposite of Gemini up there, where actually it is very, very close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is like the kind of the opposite star sign. They're coming to you the opposite way as well. They're not worrying about having things in place. All that will just happen as and when. They're coming to you literally with the clothes on their back, saying, "I'm free of whatever. I would like to make a go of it." Okay. Capricorns, Ace of Pentacles. Capricorns are thinking about some sort of new start. They might still be tied into their blockage, but they are kind of contemplating something new. Okay, it's a slow energy. It is the slowest energy of the tarot. It might take ages for these Capricorn to actually get their new thing they are starting up to a point where they're including you into it. Okay, they're starting from scratch. Again, they might have got rid of their blockage, and maybe a bit like our Geminis up there, they're getting a new place for themselves, and they're building their whole new wardrobe because the last one they just left wherever it was, etc., etc. Okay, oh look, here's you coming out. The Empress with Aquarians, and I said that right at the moment, right at the beginning, didn't I? I said if you have an Aquarius twin flame, yeah, and I said because you're the Empress, yeah, I think I said that. Maybe it was up here, I'm not sure. But the Empress is coming out down here. Aquarians, the Aquarian twin flames are feeling in their power. You might not hear from them because your Aquarian twin flames might think that they are the Empress. They are the Divine Feminine. That you're going to have to come to them. I've made myself vulnerable by breaking away from whatever was holding me back, not realising that they're meant to actually make themselves vulnerable by coming towards you and putting their heart on the line for you, just like you did for them. Obviously, for some of you, you might be an awakened DM. For some of you, you might be an asleep DM, just who watches tarots, which is a little bit odd, but it's, I suppose the possibilities are out there. Okay, and they are the Divine Feminine. So maybe when you watch this particular read, when I get round to doing it, maybe look at it from both sides of the fence. Okay, yeah, maybe look at it as if you were the DM and they are the Feminine, because there is something about the Divine Feminine coming through on the Aquarian runner's side. Okay, Piscean runners, last but not least, we have got the Queen of Wands coming out for your Piscean runners. Yeah, okay, so they may have broken through, they may have changed things, they may have got away from whatever was holding them back. I can't even remember what they had in the last ones I've done. I could look in my book, but it's buried under a load of other stuff at the moment, so I'm not going to waste time getting that out. But whatever it is, whatever they have moved away from, they're not showing anyone. They're keeping it all to themselves. If anyone's asking, oh, well, what happened to you and whoever, they're going, well, it just didn't work out. We've gone our separate ways. They're not going into any detail. They're keeping it all very private, all to themselves. Okay, so to the world, they are showing a strong, resilient person, and in privacy, they're probably crying about the choices they've made because they're not entirely sure where the hell they're meant to be going now. Okay, so if you're still watching, if you're still with me, if you are a Leo or if you have Leo runners or Aries runners, I said I might do a couple of little clarifiers on these just to see where they're going from and where they're going to. Okay, and what has changed and what has come back. And I said I'll do the cups first. So Four of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in the upright. So basically they're moving from what they thought was a healing energy, what they thought was making them better, what they thought they wanted. Okay, but they realized at some point that it wasn't working. It wasn't making them feel any better. They were just as bad as when they went into the relationship as they come out of it. And when I say relationship, that could be a work relationship, it could be a family connection, it could be any form of relationship, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Where they're moving towards is moving forward on a specific goal-orientated thing. The Knight of Swords charging forward to hit its target. Okay, could also mean that you could be getting news out of nowhere. Okay, let's see what the Death card is about. What has died? Ooh, we won't take that, but we'll just take this. Okay, the King of Swords. and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what has changed for the Aries is the fact that I'm going to say it's some sort of legal hold-up, some sort of legal something or other has come to an end with the King of Swords. Okay, and the Seven of Swords, well, yes, it could be seen as a theft card. He's got a bundle of swords under his arm, and that's why a lot of people think it's a theft card. It is kind of sometimes linked with the minor arcana of the devil as well. Now, for some of them, they could be getting, I don't know, into some sort of habit. Okay, but for the bulk of you, they're actually changing their tactics from whatever their legal proceeding has finished. It's sort of kind of woken them up to, I'm never going to get myself into that situation again. I'm changing the way I live. I changed the way I am, and that might not be like a divorce from a person. Maybe that was a bankruptcy filing or something like that, and they had to go through the courts and get it all sorted out legally, and they're sort of changing their tactics. I'm never doing that again. But whatever it is, obviously it is important enough to link into the twin flame soul cycle and in turn towards you. So whatever their tactics they change here with that Seven of Swords is going to be beneficial for you. Okay, well, that is the All Signs Over read done and dusted. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. You've got to bear in mind all people have more than one star sign in their birth chart. Maybe your person will be acting off a different part of their birth chart, and maybe they always have been. Maybe why the reads you watch don't always quite correspond with you. You may be acting from a different part of your birth chart, so even when you're watching your star sign ones, maybe they're not corresponding with you. That's why most of our readers say this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, because you also have your Jupiters and your Saturns and everything else down there which all have a star sign attached to them, and they all have various different things. I think Saturn is learning, for instance. Okay, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. If you are still watching, do me a solid, drop in the comments what star sign you are while we're talking about star signs. Okay, it's always interesting to know what my viewers are and stuff like that. If you like this video, please feel free to give it the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would strongly suggest you do so you can get the corresponding read when I post them. If you didn't like this video and you're still watching, well, thank you very much. It must have been terrible for you to sit through 17 minutes of me talking. You can give me the thumbs down if you want. I'm a big boy, I can take it, but I'm also a curious boy. I like to know why. So if you can drop in the comments why you gave me the thumbs down, I greatly appreciate that. So thank you very much. Until the next time we meet, which will probably either be the Who's Thinking What About You reads or the second part of the Capricorn full moon reads, which will be Twin Flame Soul Cycle reads again. You will be good out there.